if we were to comp this, we would just take this piece of land. We'd probably grab the closest address so that we could find it on Zillow. So you can see here on the map, this is the closest address to the property. Let's take that and throw it into Google. And it's going to bring up Zillow right here. So now we're in the right area, $269,000 for this house, which that's a steal. That's a great deal. We're going to zoom in. And now you can see, okay, we're in the right pocket. So it looks like someone's listing this for 18K, 18K, 17K, 9K, 15K. So let's say it is 9K, then they bought it at market price, which is that's not the goal. That's not what we're trying to do here. And so we would say that they overpaid for the 9,100. I think a lot of these are lots in a similar area, 7,600, 10,000, 10,000, 2,000. Okay, whoa. So maybe this is a piece of land that's in the same area and it sold for 2,100. That's pretty low. And so it could be a really good deal. And so if it was a good deal, you do a little bit of due diligence. If it was a good deal, then you would say, okay, I'm going to actually prepare for this auction and I'm going to come back next time. And so that's really part of the process here, just coming in, seeing what property sold for, and then seeing if it was a good deal or not. And so the first one that we did, market value most likely. So we would want to do a couple more. And if we did see some good deals, then we would say, okay, let's come back next time, because these auctions actually happen monthly. And you don't even have to wait that long. Look at this. You can just step up to the plate again a week later, which is pretty awesome. So they got some coming up here on the 16th. Same thing. They've got an assessed value of 1,400. Let's click this link. Let's get an actually a little bit better idea of what it's worth. So this one, they're not messing around with the numbers. It is about $1,400. So it's pretty low. You got the opening bid, which is a little bit higher than the assessed value. So that's not what we're looking for. This is kind of more exciting. This is what we're looking for. So an opening bid of $3,000 and then an assessed value of 58,000, probably worth a lot more than that. Let's just throw this one up real quick. 1812 Rosewood. So that's a juicy spread. And the other thing is that this is a time of year where a lot of people actually start checking out this early in the month. They're focusing on Christmas gifts, not really kind of making the most of it. And so this can be a really good time to actually get property really cheap because there's less competition. We see a house that sold for 175, 75 grand, 75 grand, 25 grand, maybe for a piece of land. So maybe the house is worth about $75,000, opening bid $3,000. Just with the time of year, this could be a really good opportunity to come in and snag yourself something for 10 cents on the dollar, 20 cents on the dollar, even 30 cents on the dollar is still a game changer. And so, yeah, assessed value is 58 grand. It's probably worth a little bit more than that. They're saying the market value is about 60. And we've seen, houses sell for 75 up to 125. So this is looking really good. That's a really good spread. We got some others here that are a bit closer between opening bid and assessed value. So this can be a good opportunity, though, if the county gets it wrong. If they're saying the assessed value is $2,000, but you see people are actually buying pieces of land there for $20,000, that could be a really, really good opportunity. So just doing what we talked about today, throwing this into Regrid, having a look around, using Zillow, both websites are free. You can get a pretty good pulse there on the market. Nice. So that's Washington County in Florida online.
Excellent. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I have a free gift for you for watching a free mini course called The ABCs of Tax Lien and Deed Investing. This is one of the best books on tax liens, and it is totally free as my gift to you for watching. In the description below, it'll walk you through tax liens from start to finish, along with the directories with all 1,500 tax lien and deed counties put here so that you don't have to go and search around the internet to find them on your own. So the other thing I have is, if you already have this book and you want to do a deep dive, my team and I have found an auction with a whole bunch of properties worth 200 to 300 grand, opening bids of just 1,600 bucks. So if you want to deep dive and attend an auction with some help, you can also schedule a free call below and we can discuss helping you in this business. Regardless, thanks for watching. You can check things out in the description below and enjoy the videos. We'll see you soon.